how did you deal with that?
Oh, it was hard. It was very hard. It was very hard. But somehow I had some strength that I didn't know I had. A huge funeral. It was a huge funeral. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He was very much involved with the Copeland nursing home. You know, he was the chairman for a good number of years. And he did a good job there. And he had a large agriculture community that he belonged to. You know?
Yeah.
So I had lots of great friends.
And the church must have helped you a lot.
Yes, that was good too. We had actually a service in Chilliwack, and we had a service here. It was winter. It was very cold.
Oh.
It was hard to drive.
Yes.
I think very few people came from Chilliwack to the service here.
Yeah.
Only some of the younger men came.
Yes.
Otherwise, we had the service there. And at the service there, he was always helping the priest there. And he was good at ringing bells for Father Gary Gordon. And he was on the council. And he also swept the church. Like he did, you know, the whole works.
Yeah.
And he initiated a garbage system, you know, so that the green system, you know, so you would separate. But that was very early in the stage, and he always had a hard time because people would put things in the wrong buckets, you know, in the wrong garbage containers. But that's okay. He just kept on, you know, making sure it all happened, and the girls were very proud of him. And at the funeral, Father Gary pulled out all these different types of garbage containers, and they were like right next to the altar, standing in a row. And in his writing, everything was written what goes in each bucket, you know.
Oh, for goodness sake!
Yeah, so that was very significant. And in his memory, because he loved the bicycle world, and in his memory, I got a bicycle stand near the entrance of the church.
Oh,
one of those blue ones, you know, that looks like a coil.
Oh yes.
And then on there it said the date, and he died in January, but we did a memorial ride for Stan July the 1st. Oh. So it has July the 1st in memory of Stan Freeman, you know.
Oh, where did you do the ride?
Sorry?
Where did you ride?
Through Chilliwack in the area.
Oh, fabulous.
There's quite a few people there, actually. I forgot, it was 50 or 100. It was quite large. I have an album on that.
Oh.
I'll show you that.
That's fabulous.
Yeah, the girls organized it, and Gavin was very helpful with that, too.
Right.
So they met at the center of Chilliwack, you know, where the clock is.
Yes.
And the ride started from there.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
and was it some kind of a fundraiser, or was it just
in his memory? Yeah, just in his memory. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And first it started by the church. So we had a reading. Father Gary had a reading. He himself went on the ride as well. And he had one of those funny hats, you know, that you put on with like little horns on the side. It really looks cute. And we made circles. We small circle, and people who were tired, they could stop off and go back home, or you know, whatever. And then there was another circle was further out.
Oh, okay.
So because some people wanted to ride more.
Yes. Now, was Father Gary the one that wanted to ride on the back of your tandem?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's the same father. Yes,
wow.
yes.
He sounds like a character.
Yes. So he's bishop now in Victoria.
Oh.
And they love him there.
Yeah.
At first he was a bishop in Whitehorse, you know, for the Yukon and for northern BC.
Oh.
Yeah. Everybody just loves him. He's really a wonderful priest.
Wow.
Well, he's bishop now.
Yeah.
So sometimes we go and see him, but I have to say I haven't seen him for a while.
I was going to ask if you kept in touch with him.
Yes. So maybe next time I go, we've gone a few times. Shirley Rollheiser, she's my friend, and sometimes we go and visit.
Oh.
We went several times to Whitehorse to visit him there.
Yes, I think you've mentioned going there to visit with
one
of the bishops. Yeah,
that's right. We went with Shirley and her dog. It was quite
Yes.
a trip. It was quite a ways up. You know?
Yes.
But and at the time we flew.
Yes.
That was much easier
Yeah.
in a sense, but it was different. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like visiting Whitehorse. It was very interesting. We
Yeah.
did some hikes there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was a beautiful country.
Yeah. And you decided to keep the house after Stan passed.
Yeah, the house is well. I have been living there. It's like
Yes.
each year now. It seems like I'm a little more here in Vancouver, but it's only because I am doing more things for the community here. You know, otherwise, whenever I can, I'm in Chilliwack.
Right.
So-
It's a lovely house.
Oh, thank you.
It just feels so comfortable.
Well, it's so it feels like it's got 2,800 square
Yeah.
feet more or less, but it doesn't seem that big, you know, because just the way it's sort of spread.
Yes.
But it's so peaceful there, you know. You come, and it's just lovely, and the lovely neighbors, and we've been there like, you know, since how long have we been in Chilliwack? Holy smokes, in 1980s, you know. So that's like
Long time.
35 years or so. You know?
Long time, yes.
And we built it. It's like we had people come and do certain things, but we did a lot of the work ourselves.
Yes.
And the girls did a lot of painting, and you know, it was kind of a family affair.
I was going to say it's a family effort.
Yes, and it was good for the horses. You know, we had the horses there that we brought from those two horses.
The same two horses?
The same two horses.
Lady and
Fiki.
Fiki,
Yeah,
right.
they're part of the family.
Oh, yes.
So we had those horses. Well, we promised that we would live somewhere where we could have the horses. We couldn't
Right.
part the horses. They didn't want to leave Alberta
Oh,
without
okay.
the horses.
Oh, okay.
So to come over, we had to stop every so many miles to let them out of the trailer, stretch their feet.
Oh, yes.
And you know, have a bite on the grass and hope that we don't lose them in the middle of the Rockies somewhere.
Yeah.
No, but it was the horses gave a lot of color
Yes.
and brought us close to the community, the horse community.
How so?
Well, we get to know more people that way,
Right.
and they always took part in disabled horse riding, like when it was necessary to lead horses for people who could not ride on their own.
This is the girls did
The
that.
girls, yes.
Oh.
That you walk, each person walks on the side of the horse. So there have to be two people, one on each side.
Oh.
And kids you see their smiles, you know,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
so happy to ride on a horse.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that 1 hour?
That's almost an hour, yes. Actually, it's an hour exactly.
Wow, that's good.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
What else should we do?